Hello and welcome to 18 WJTS in.form. I'm your host, Bill Potter. Joining me in the studio is Mike Steffe, the Executive Director of the Tri-County Y. And it's not too hard to think about school, because next thing you know, school's going to start, and you're going to need some after-school daycare or childcare. So Mike's going to be talking about that with the Y, and they also have a class coming up that you should be interested in, and a couple other things. All right, Mike, welcome to the show.
Thanks for having me, Bill.
Let's talk about it. It's hard to believe school is going to start before we know it.
That's right, August 11th, and a quick poll of our summer camp kids, it's about 50-50. About half of them are ready to get back to school, and half of them are ready to not get back to school. So still have a few good weeks left of summer, but we want to start thinking about when the kids do go back to school, and if you need care for your child after school, if they're not old enough to go home on the bus by themselves, or if your work situation doesn't allow you to pick them up at 3 o'clock, we have after school going on this year.
Okay. Now, the after school, where are the locations? Because you pretty well do it throughout.
Yeah, that's right. We have 4 locations again this year. We're at Pine Ridge Elementary. The kids at Ferdinand Elementary actually get bused to the Y. Okay. After school, and then we are at Jasper Elementary for our second year back there, and then Holy Trinity Central Campus, which also serves the kids that go to Ireland. So after school is for kids basically ages 5 through 12, so kindergarten through 5th grade, and it lasts from after school, obviously, up until you can pick your child up anytime up till 6 p.m.
And this is not just a way they don't just drop the kids off, say, okay, kids, go in that room, that's it. We'll tell you when your parents are here. You do, you feed them.
That's right.
You do instruction, you help them with homework. Talk about that.
Yeah, our goal is to, not just have the kids sit in a room and watch a movie till the parents come pick them up. We give them a snack, probably one of the first things that we do. The kids usually come to the after-school program hungry. Mm-hmm. And then we'll give them some time to do their homework. So it's kind of an honor system. We ask the kids to pull their homework out of their backpack and work on it, so they have time for that. We'll do some character development activities. Our core values of caring, honesty, respect, responsibility, and faith. We kind of incorporate those. We'll also do some structured craft programs, and then if time and weather allows, we'll do some free time. At the Y, we're blessed with great indoor space, but Pine Ridge, Holy Trinity, and Jasper Elementary, they're also blessed with great outdoor space, playground. So weather permitting, we like to get the kids outside and let them run around and enjoy the nice weather and the great outdoor environment.
What sort of commitment do parents need to make for the school year?
So we have basically 2 options. One is a 3-day contract, and one is a 5-day contract. Okay. So if you think you need care from 1 to 3 days, you'll do the 3-day. If you think you need care from 5 days or for 4 to 5 days, then you'll do the 5-day contract. And we just kind of set it up that way. So, at the end of the week, we bill the parents. I know situations change, so, we accept registrations all the way through the school year. I don't really anticipate any capacity issues this year. And if your situation changes where you're on a 3-day and all of a sudden you need to come 5 days, that's easy for us to kind of switch you over into a different plan.
What if somebody's life changes, say in December? Can they come to you and say, oh, now I need a sitter?
Yeah, absolutely. Like I said, we'll take registrations all through the school year. If your situation changes in the reverse and you don't need care, you can pull out of the program, and that'll be no issue either. Also, during the school year, we do holiday camps, we call them. So fall break, Christmas break, and spring break, the big time off periods, we offer full day care, 6:30 a.m. to 6 p.m., and we'll do those in Jasper, at Jasper Elementary, and then we'll also do that at the YMCA in Ferdinand.
And really, I misspoke. I say babysitter. That's not the right term, because it's really an after-school program.
That's right. No, there's no babies in the program. So definitely, child care, and a lot of the kids who do our after-school program roll into summer camp and vice versa. So we've had kids who have been in our out-of-school care for many, many years, and it's a good program. It's a good service, and it's flexible for the parents, and like I said, it's, if you're in a situation where the kids are too young to ride the bus home to an empty home, or your work situation does not allow you to pick the kids up at 3 o'clock, then I think the after-school program is a good fit.
And I think that's a good thing to point out too. You talked about how the kids get there. You pretty well arrange for that. The parents aren't really working.
Correct.
How does that work? So if you have kids that go to Ireland,
Yep.
who determines where they go? How does
Yes.
that
So the Ireland school will assign them a bus.
Okay.
So they will just get on that bus every day. They'll ride to Holy Trinity. Our staff will be there to get them off the bus and into the after-school care program. The other schools, Holy Trinity, Pine Ridge, Jasper Elementary, if your child attends those schools, then it's just a transition. They have a walker line, a bus line, a car pickup line, and a Y line. So,
Okay.
you just get in the right line and go. And it always amazes me. I was talking to someone the other day about this, how, as parents, we were apprehensive about, dropping our 5 or 6 year old off at a certain place. But it's amazing how they seem to get where they need to go.
Yes.
So, you drop them off at school, and it doesn't take them long to find their path to their classroom. And same way, they get on the right bus. There are mishaps that do happen where the kids get on the wrong bus, or they come to the Y but should have went home, or vice versa. But we're always able to react pretty quickly on that. So I think the schools do a great job of getting the kids where they need to be. And I think the kids, sometimes we don't give them enough credit for knowing what they're supposed to do, but it's all worked out pretty fine.
If somebody does the after-school program, how late do the kids stay? I mean, they can be picked up any time, right?
Right, up till 6 p.m.
Okay.
So, if you get off work at 5 and drive by the site at 5:15, that's perfectly fine. Or if your child has a practice or something that they need to get to right away at 4:15 or 4 o'clock, you're welcome to pick them up anytime after we kind of get them into our program and acknowledge that they were there, and then we can go from there. The other thing about our program, Bill, is we do offer financial assistance. So for those who are on free and reduced lunch at the schools, there is a discounted rate. Also, if that rate still does not meet your financial needs, we have a simple financial assistance form to fill out. We'll evaluate your situation, and we can kind of negotiate and come up with a rate that works for you and your family.
If somebody is interested, they should call the Y. They can go online. How do you register? Again, how do you register your child?
Yes, any way that you mentioned is fine. Our registration is online. Our website is Tri-County YMCA.org. It's fairly simple to sign up online, and that's probably the majority of the way people do it. But you're also welcome to call us, 812-367-2323. Or if you want to learn more about it, the program, you can stop by and we can take you through in a little more detail, and we'll get you signed up that way too.
So contact the Y in some way to find out about the after-school program. Now, another thing you got coming up is a self-defense class.
That's right. I'm excited to be able to offer this. We had plans to offer this, and COVID kind of threw a wrench into it. So on Saturday, July 24th, Ed Messmer and Dr. Mark Campbell with the Jasper Taekwondo School will be conducting a 4-hour introductory self-defense class. So, situational awareness, different tactics, different ways to get out of, holds and different things like that will be taught. So that's a good opportunity, I think, for those who are maybe sending a child to school for the first time, to college. Or it's really a good skill for everyone to know. Hopefully it's one of those things that you never have to use, but something kind of good to have in your tool belt or your toolkit. So July 24th, 8 to 12, it is $50 per registrant. You do not have to be a member of the Tri-County YMCA. That's the same thing with all our programs. Our after school included is you do not have to be a member of the Y to participate in our programs.
Okay, and so this is available to anybody that'd like to do it.
Yep.
It's 4 hours, so it's pretty well condensed, right?
That's right.
Yeah.
Okay. It'll be a pretty interactive class, and Ed and Dr. Campbell, will allow questions and things at the end. So that end time is a little fuzzy maybe, but they want to make sure that everyone gets the most they can out of the class.
And I think you brought up a good point. pretty soon kids are going to be going off to college.
That's right.
And maybe put into some situations they've never been in before. And so this is a great class.
Can promise you that they will be put into situations they've never been experienced before. Hopefully, the majority of those are good experiences, but you know, we all learn from different experiences and situations that we're put into. We just want to make sure we have the skills to handle those situations the best that we can.
And again, to register for this, I guess it's limited too on how many people you can take.
We're taking up to 12.
Okay.
But you can go to our website, TriCountyYMCA.org, register, give us a call, or stop by.
Okay. And just to touch on, you, like everybody else, are always looking for staff.
That's right.
But somebody might really find this sort of work interesting.
That's right. So, you know, right now with making plans for our after school, you know, that's kind of the priority, is hiring some after school counselors. And, you know, the position will start at 2:45 up till 6 p.m. You know, we have staff who work 2 days a week. We have staff who work 5 days a week. So it doesn't really matter if you're able to commit to, you know, maybe if you're going to school a couple days a week or you know, have a part-time job or you're off on Tuesdays and Thursdays or whatever, a good opportunity for you to kind of pick up some hours. If you're an aide at the school, you know, it's a great opportunity to just extend your day by a couple hours and kind of round out your position into a full-time job. Always looking for people to help administer our sports programs. You know, we get constantly asked about doing some of our programs in different communities around our service area, and really a lot of that is we just have to find the people to be able to help do that. So, you know, if you live in Tell City and are interested in helping us to deliver some of our programming in Perry County, or if you live in Du Bois or Spencer County or wherever, and you're interested in, you know, our sports programs generally are like a 6-week, for example, our T-ball program, usually 6 weeks, one night during the week and maybe a Saturday morning. So an opportunity to pick up a few hours. You know, I know a lot of people have kind of part-time jobs, you know, working at different restaurants or stores, or officiating games, or you know, umpiring softball or different things. So I would see this part-time sports coordinator as being something similar to that, where maybe it's not a full year commitment, but it's kind of a seasonal commitment. So.
And that's probably something that's always available. They just
Always
need
available,
to check.
yep. You know, you have to have a little bit of knowledge of the program, and also, you know, like working with kids. So, you know, the self-defense program, I was approached by Ed Messmer about doing that at the Y, and, you know, it's kind of a role where I'd like to get them on schedule to do more regular programs. So, you know, in a lot of cases, we just need to find somebody to administer the programs.
Unless you call and talk to you, they don't know.
That's right.
Mike, thank you very much for being our guest.
Thanks for having me, Bill. Appreciate it.
Thank you for watching 18WJTS. Any of the things we talked about is available to get more information on the Tri-County Y's website, or just simply give them a call. Thank you for watching WJTS Inform. We are local people watching local people.